Hello again. You are with Mr. Breeze ZN. That's my handle, of course, here on the social media. And we're having a chat today with Thandazile.
Yes.
Thandazile Ecele. She's bringing her own version of the truth about certain things that happen in her life. As you know, the program now is Naledi, Nothing But the Truth. Unjani Thandazile?
Ngiyaphila unjani wena?
Ngiyaphila nami.
Thanks for having me.
Kuyintokozo kumina.
Yeah.
I need you more than you need me.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, Thandazile, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Mina nguthandazile Mhlongo, and then ngashada kwaCele.
Okay.
Got married to Cele family, and I'm from Bangeni.
Okay.
In a place called Ongoy.
Ongoy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. My mom went to
University of Zululand.
Yes, Zululand.
There, we are there.
Okay.
Right. So I grew up there, a family of 6. We were 6 at home.
Okay.
I'm the youngest kumantombazane, then ngalanya umfana. He passed away, may his soul rest in peace. So now I'm the youngest. Right. So 2 of them badlula emhlabeni, sasala ke thina sasalayo. Right. Ngikhuleke lapho ngafunda Ongoye Primary School, ngafunda Ongoye High School. Ngaya kancane e-university, but due to inkinga udlamo lwalukhona ngo-1994, ngagcina ngaqedanga i-degree yami e-university.
Of Zululand?
Yes, of Zululand.
Okay.
Because when I started, I had a hope that my parents are going to pay for my fees using the money from sugarcane. You know, that's our parents before they were planting this sugarcane, hoping they'll get money and then educate us.
Okay.
So they were not. My parents were not educated.
Okay.
Oh, but my mom was very strong and clever, because my mom was selling vegetables in town, and then paid for us.
But wait, you speak as if the sugarcane, as they were working there, they didn't get paid.
No, sugarcane, they were owning it. My parents were owning it. They used to have a place like a garden, big garden, or a yard where they plant the sugarcane for themselves, and then they claim that money from hullets, and then they get maybe a check.
So do you guys still own?
No, I don't. I'll tell you why, and I'm very worried about that. We don't, because 1994 we had to move because of the violence that was there. You remember 1994, people were killed and all that.
Yes.
So we moved, we left our home. So we came to Durban. So that time, 1994, I lost my father. And then we moved with my mom and with my other sisters here. So we lost that sugarcane.
That whole field?
Yes. Now, I can't even go and claim it, because there in rural places, you don't own the place. So if you move now, that place needs to be taken by Induna. You know.
So, manje, you lost something, hectares of fields.
Yes.
Do you wish to get that back?
I tried.
And then what happened?
I tried. I remember that when we lost that home, my mother went secretly and registered. I don't know, there were places where they were registering when you lost a house. Yeah. And then when I was here now, married here in Durban, I dreamt of my mom. Yeah. You know, like I was getting gold, hiding gold and all that. And I saw my mom, and she was like saying, I mustn't talk. Yes. Right? And then the following day, my husband brother was phoning me, telling me that there is a list for people from where we were at Ongoye, with my mom's name, because I remember it was a joke when I was telling them the name of my mother is Kukile. Yes. And then she said, no, go find out there, because I saw a name like that. Then I was phoning them. They said, how did you know that there is money here? Because there is money for people who registered. Yes. So she came to my dream, and then I followed my dream, and then I found out that yes, there is money. I remember that we went there with my siblings, and then we got maybe 32,000. So we had to divide that money.
All right.
Yeah, but still,
this is not enough. I mean,
it's not enough.
So was it Hewlett that pay for this?
No, it wasn't Hewlett. It was a government.
Or grant, sort of like.
Yeah, I forgot this organization, but I got it at home, right? So right now I used to think that money wasn't enough, because we divided that money. I think we got maybe 7,000 because we were 4.
Yes.
7.5. Then we finished that money. We don't have a home, right? There are kids that needs to be educated, that they were supposed to be paid using the money from sugarcane. So, yes, too much. Yeah, so we moved now to Durban. Yeah. Right? Me, I got married. I was lucky. I got married to this wonderful man. Yes. He took care of me, and then I got kids. I have 4 kids, 3 boys, 1 girl.
Tell me about your family.
Oh, my family now.
Yeah.
My kids.
Your kids, yes.
You know, my kids, if they can listen to this, they can cry. I said that I'm left with my 4 kids. Yes. My first one is 33 years. All right. He's on drugs. Oh. Yeah. Started when he was 17. You know, having problems. I used to go to court, and they said, no, he needs a parent. I used to go up until you, with the hope that maybe when he's 25, he'll be fine. And this thing of nyaope continues. So my first one is, do you know that I once mad? I was mad.
You once went like crazy?
Crazy, but I planned for it, because I wanted my son to come back. I missed him for like 2 years, not seeing him, because I even hate to go to town, because I might see him eating there on the bins. I don't want to talk about this, but I will, just to help other moms. So it was hard. Then my husband left me, right? Before he left me, I said, you know what, I miss my son. Well, and then he said, what are you going to do? I said, now, because he loved me, if he phone, tell him that now I'm crazy because of what he's doing. My brother, it was hard. It's hard to be crazy.
So is your son, where is he now?
He's still there. He's still there under the bridge. My first son. So I got mad. So my husband phoned. My husband told him that, your mom now is starting to be crazy because of what you're doing. He said, Mom, I'm coming home dead. I remember when I was coming to, I was walking, not driving that time. My husband was coming with the car. They saw me, said, okay, come get inside the car. Then I started now to be crazy. I was looking there as if I don't even hear what they're saying. He started crying. And then I went home wearing my boots, dirty boots from the garden now, with dirty clothes now, trying to be that person. You understand what I'm saying?
Basically, you were putting an antic disposition. You were not really crazy, but
I wasn't. But I wanted my son to come back.
Because you're trying to say, I'm going crazy. Please come back. I'll be fine when you come back.
Yes, I wanted him to stop taking nyaope. And then, and I was tired. And I was telling my husband that, you know what, I'm tired to be crazy. And then my husband said, no, it's working, because he's crying. He was crying, and then my other kids were saying, see now what you did to our mom, the way she is. And they went to sleep. I was sitting the whole night not sleeping with my boots on, dirty boots. And then he was sitting there. Now I said to him, you know what, take blankets, let's just go. Let's leave them, because your dad can look after them. I want to be with you under the bridge. I want to protect you. You know, and he was crying. He said, Mom, don't follow me, because sometimes they will rape you, and I will not be in a position to protect you because of what I'll be smoking that time, you know. And then my son showed love, even though, you know, he was still protecting me. So what I can tell you, my brother, nyaope won. It won. And then I I think I ended up sleeping now because he said, no, Mom, let's not go. I said, let's go because your dad can't even see us. He's sleeping now. I want to be with you. And then, okay, I think we ended up sleeping now, not going, because that wasn't my aim to go. I wanted him to understand that now I'm crazy. I wanted him to change and stop taking Nyaope. And then my husband, when he was going to work, I was supposed to go. I was doing this aromatherapy at Pinetown. But I had to cancel my clients. You know? So my husband was telling him, he said, you know what, your mom is better since you're here. Please look after your mom, I'm going to work. And then I was sleeping. He cooked porridge and then he went. When he came back, he said, Mom, now he was starting to be angry now because this thing was needed in his body. He said, Mom, you called me to come back now, you're not helping me now, I need this thing now. And I was, you know, hearing what he was saying, I was like, God, this thing is killing our kids. This child wants to go even though he heard that I'm crazy as his mom. And then he said, Mom, I want to go, but Mom, please don't follow us. Don't follow me. So I am an aromatherapist, right?
What do you do?
What I do a massage. When you talk about aromatherapy, you talk about massage where you treat people using massage, using your hands, right? So aromatherapy, it's when you treat people using oils. I don't diagnose because we're not allowed to diagnose. We don't, not that we don't allow. We don't. Doctors diagnose. And then the client will come to you and say, you know what, I have a blood pressure problem or I'm diabetic. So you know that now you need to mix what oil and what oil for this person. Okay. So if it's chronic, we don't cure, but we help you live with it. Yes.
Is it by law that you do not cure?
No, I'm saying we say live with it. It mustn't worry you. I don't want to give
people hope.
Hope that if you come having a diabetic, now you'll be cured.
But let's talk the truth between for the world to know. You can diagnose, can you?
No.
No. I know you're not by law allowed to, but you're not going to tell a person, look, you are bad.
Yes, but you can see now because you know you're in this field for a long time.
So you can diagnose.
Yes. So sometimes, yes, like sometimes you find that, okay, it's not telling you, but you see, because it's telling you now signs, you know, you see the symptoms, then you'll add a little bit of the oils to help the person.
Okay. So these oils that you are mixing, you mix certain oils to target the certain pain, or is it to relax the body?
Yes.
Please tell me.
Yes. You buy. We have a basic oil, different basic oils like grapeseed, the one that you mix. You put the essential oils into.
Okay.
Right. So you know that this oil will help to boost your immune system. This oil will help to ease your pain. This oil will help you relax, you know. So I have a lot of essential oils that I use when I massage. Then I give my clients full body massage. It takes an hour. Okay. 45 minutes to 1 hour. Sometimes they're having spasms on their back. They want a back massage. They are stressed. Maybe you lost somebody. You are stressed. And then you come. Aromatherapy, it heals you physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time because of the oils we are using. So you have a back massage. Okay. Yes. Sometimes they come for a neck and shoulder. Okay. Others, they're having soul and feet. Okay. Because now of the circulation. So I used to educate my clients that, listen, the circulation is very important. You need to deal with your circulation. Once you blocked your circulation, the problem starts.
I think maybe I need to bring my mom.
Yes. Once your circulation is blocked, the problem starts. You're starting having high blood pressure because it tries to pump, to push. Okay. Because of the food, the fats we have in the body, you find that your veins are becoming thin. Okay. So now the blood is trying to push and then causing a pressure. You're starting to have a blood pressure problem, right? Yes. So if you come for a massage, you improve your blood circulation. It must flow in the right way. Others, they'll come saying, my feet are swollen. Yes. Now you know that's okay. Because of the blockage, the blood goes with water. So the water now able to go through and the blood left, you understand? So the water will go down to your feet and then you become swollen. If you go to a doctor, they'll give you pill to pee, you know. For us, we say that water, you need that water that you're taking out because firstly, you don't drink the water the right way. The massage I'm doing is a lymph drainage massage. What is that now the food we eat, the lifestyle we have, our bodies are confused. The medication, you find that people are taking maybe 20 pills a day. Yes. So what's happening to your body? That thing wasn't allowed to be in your body, remember? Yes. So it got stuck now in your body, right? So that's where I come. Now I push now that lymph, right? You'll see when you come having a massage, the way I do it. Mm-hmm. Now you're pushing it to a now where we have our white blood cells, they deal with anything attack umzimba. So you don't just push and leave it anywhere. You know where you're taking it. So now your body will learn to eliminate whatever wrong coming to the body using the right elimination organs.
Yazi, indlela okhuluma ngayo, you speaking like an advanced traditional healer. Which I think I have to admit to the fact that I think any traditional healer, as much as you are gifted in your dreams,
yes,
about where to go and all that, I think it's now going to be essential to know how to mix oils and herbs. Because your journey is beautiful. You started out as a nurse. Mm. You were given a field to exercise. Yes. When you pass the period of your husband, yes, to live with somebody and nurse somebody. So you have patience.
Yes.
Yeah, and then now you know how to mix oils.
Yes.
For the body to heal itself.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to this. How much does it cost to get you to be massaged by you? Because that's a key question I have to know.
Like full body massage?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Full body massage, but I'm scared to say.
Okay, don't give me the price.
Yes, I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because they will fight with me because I'm very cheap.
Oh, okay. Why are you cheap then?
Because I'm trying to accommodate everybody.
All right.
You know? So if you are a healer, now you see you're talking about a traditional healer. That's you see, I told you about my dream about my mom. Yes. And then now I'm also starting to be in that journey of being a healer. Yes. But it started when I was young. I didn't know. Yes. You understand? Yes. Now I'm here. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. So for me to charge 700 Rand full body. Yeah. You see there are a lot of people not going to come and people are dying. So that's now the problem we have is that when you say my massage is 300 Rand, people don't believe that this thing is working because you are cheap. Yeah. There are people with that mentality. Yeah. There are people who will go to Usbaya, you know, and pay 800 Rand for something which is not therapeutic like what I'm doing here. Yes. Because they don't know. You understand? Yeah. But what I'm saying is that sometimes when you cheap, you lose. People think that you don't know what you are doing.
I'm sure you must know now, after listening to her, you must know that she's not faking this. She comes from a nursing background and she studied this, pushed by her ancestors. Now she's here.
Yes. Now I'm here. So when you come, you pay that 300 Rand, it makes you say 300 Rand. Yes. You're getting a full body massage. Yeah? And they follow, because I need feedback, you'll phone me and say, you know what, I slept like a baby because you've done something for your body. Yeah? Once, after 40 years, you're doing something for your body. You were eating wrongly, you were stressed, giving birth to kids, losing your husband, all this, same body. You're going to work every day. what you do for your body.
So how often should someone get an
Aromatherapy can come once a month is fine. Once a month is fine. But my clients, sometimes they used to say, Irene, when can I come back? Feeling good. Then I'll say, now I don't tell you when to come back because I don't know what's going to happen to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So people used to wait for that month end to come to me, yet they are need, right? So I don't know. You can go to Joburg driving the whole night. You feel like you're tired. You need to come for a massage. Yeah. You feel like, you know what, I had bad news. My neck is not well. Yeah. Come for a neck and shoulder. You pay 50 rand for neck and shoulder. Because once you're blocked here, yes, you're starting having headaches. Because the blood is pushing, isn't it? Yes. And then it's failing. Then you're saying, hey, I'm having headaches. I've been taking. So what we are saying, if the doctor says, take 2 Panado, take 2 Panado. This thing of you taking 4 Panado because this headache is not going away, it shows that it's a problem. There's a problem. So we are saying, come and have a massage, allow it to work. Go back and take 2 Panado and it must work.
I want you to just take me through an experience with living with somebody who you know is going to pass. Yeah. Day to day.
It's so painful. It's so painful. I remember when he started his treatment and then he went for, excuse me, for test, and then the doctor, I remember when we went there, the doctor said, we don't see the cancer now, but it was lymphoma. He had a lump. It wasn't worrying him, but he didn't like it. He said, I just want to remove it. So when he went there, they said it's cancerous. All right. I remember when we went there, the doctor said, okay, but we see something in your liver. It might be infection. We'll give you antibiotics. If it's not, if it's cancerous, you will take your chemo. And then we went out, and then he drove aside, we're like driving, and then he stopped the car. He said, I'm not going to take chemo. Because he knew. My husband was a nurse, also was dealing with cancer people. He knew that the chemo sometimes it's painful. He said, I'm not going to take chemo. And I was like worried. So he suffered the pain until he passed away.
Wow, what does it do to the body?
He became thin. My husband was losing. He became thin, but I was always giving him hope, He was thin. He was getting thin. My husband was fat. He was fit like you, right?
Like me.
Yeah, handsome, fit like you.
I hope I don't have cancer. Yeah.
So, and then he was losing. You can see the thigh become, thin. But I used to give him hope. I said, you know what, you're doing well.
Today you ate something.
Today you better.
Yeah.
And he was in pain. Maybe sometimes when I go maybe to the loo, I'll say, God, take him. Take him now. But when I come out, I said, God, I'm joking. Don't. Because he had a pain that I can't help. I can't help him. He used I love sleeping. And God was giving me that sleeping thing. I don't know. Because I was sleeping even when he was sick, my husband. And then when I woke up, you find him mixing his medication for pain. And then I used to ask him, God, you can take him. I think I'm strong now. And again say, God, I'm joking. Don't, And then I think it took 6 months, and then my husband left me.
Wait, I see in your eyes you
it's
glass, but
yeah.
Tell me about the.
Because I lost the gold. My husband was my gold, And I realized when he passed away that, I lost my gold. And I used to advise even my clients when they come with their husband. I said, you know what? When the husband is out, I used to say, okay, love your husband. Love your husband. That's the advice I give them. Love your husband, So he left. I didn't have time to mourn, like wearing those black dresses. Yes. He didn't want me to. He said, if I passed, don't wear those black dresses because they'll worry you, think that you got money. These men, they'll follow you and then they'll rob the money, that small money that you have.
Yes.
So I had to be on my foot. I had to run. I had to work for my kids. But luckily, when he passed away, I was already doing aromatherapy. What happened is that I went for this course. I was assisting an aromatherapist, Mrs. Ltuli. She also passed away. May her soul rest in peace. And then I realized that people love my massage because I wasn't the only one working there. But they used to come asking for me.
So they love your hands?
Yes. So that's where I realized, no, there's something with my hands. Then I told her that, you know what, I want to learn more, because she showed us practical, like how to massage.
Yes.
So I wanted to know theory. Where is this coming from? She was so excited. And then she applied for me. I went to the school, Natural Health and Beauty School. The owner of it, now she's in overseas, Cecilia.
So does the school still exist?
No. But she's so proud of me because we used to chat on Facebook. She said, I'm so excited that you're still doing it. I think all these people were accompanying you because no one is doing it.
So it sounds like you're one of the few people that actually have this aromatherapy degree. Is it a degree?
It's a diploma.
It's a diploma.
Black.
Where you said the school is closed now?
It's closed now. But I was lucky to be one of them because there were most of whites and Indians. I think we were 3 Africans, blacks. But can I tell you nice, good things about my kids? Yes. I have the lawyer. Okay. I have sister. I have 3 boys and 1 girl. So this one is under the bridge. The second one is a plumber. And the third one is a lawyer. Right, and then my daughter is a sister now at Shepstein. So, yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Irene, I hope that your truth, I say truth, not story. I hope that your truth get to land on someone else's ears and sprouts as a seed, so that they can fight drugs, because drugs are killing the nation.
Yeah.
You know, before you there was someone who explained that not everyone on the streets is because of drugs. Some are problems at home, but most of them seems like it's drugs that led them to be at the streets. Yes. And these are young people with dreams.
With dreams, with the seed. You know, when you have a son, you know that the son will give birth to another son. Exactly. And this generation, so it's killing the seed. Yes. It's killing the seed of our kids, you know. And there's no help. You know, I once thought of starting a support group because now I'm worried about the mothers. At least me is not like stealing, like other houses you go there, there's no TV, nothing. These kids come and steal. So I'm worried about the parents. Do they still take their medication? How are they coping? You know, I feel like government can do something now for parents because we are losing.
That's why I say, ngiyafisa ukuthi lokho esikuxoxayo kwakhe nozokuzwa osemandleni kahulumeni nasemnyangweni ethize, azi ukuthi kunalesi silonda esinje senzakalayo, uma kukhona into abangakwazi ukuyenza behulumeni.
Yes.
It's about time they do something.
Yes.
You know. Till next time, thank you very much. It is Naledi, nothing but the truth.